Alright, welcome back. Today we are going to be trying a couple of projects today. Today we will be foaming on a pre-wash Keys 37 rinseless. Looks pretty good. So we're going to do 2 ounces for every 32 as well, and we're going to do Hero Armor Detail Supply Hero. And we are going to do a 1 ounce for 2 gallons of rinseless. We will be trying the new sponge, new villain, as well as the new rinse bucket. So let's get 2 gallons of and 2 ounces for 32. We're going to do 16 ounces. 16 ounces, about 500 milliliters. Let's save it. About 500 milliliters. Just under 500. We're going to do 1 ounce. This is a 1 fluid ounce. 1 fluid ounce here. Okay. Almost forgot. One ounce for 2 gallons. Okay. Smells like orange soda or strawberry lemonade. Is that what it is? Strawberry lemonade? Alright, let's give this a shot. This is ADS Hero. Very little bubbling. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And this is Foaminar. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Pretty good. Let's see. So definitely a runnier foam. As you can see, it kind of has like a protector wax kind of wetness. At least it's not leaking now. The least water, so I think that red one It really doesn't matter. You just kind of hold yourself. Okay. Not bad. It's okay. Let's give a hero a shot. Wipe it down. Very slick. You can see the dirt there. Going over it with Hero. Very smooth. Very smooth. This is a pretty slick combination. And now starting to get that foaming on the McKee's F foam. Very slick though. Very slick. Doesn't really wipe out the bubbles too well, but there you go. That's not too bad. So slippery. Not bad. Smells good. This is probably one of the smoothest combinations I've ever felt so far. Absolutely butter. So clean. Pretty foamy, but that's probably from the foaming McKee's. See, my emblem's getting really, look at that. Style, I like that. I want the bubbles to dampen down, not get more. You see the wetting's pretty good. Not bad. Very smooth. It's like putting on a wax. Very slick. Look at that dirt there. Let's see. Oh, not bad. Right off. Very foamy though. Probably from the McKee's, I'm guessing. And there. So that's why I go heavy on the doors. To kind of get everything off. A lot of residual soap still here. A little bit more than I like. Making me do a double pass just because of all the soap there. But overall, it's pretty good, I think. I can't remember if I got this, but I'll just play it safe. Pretty clean. So, you know what? I forgot to do that. Come in. Not bad, not bad. What if we do it? Not as slick as the sponge, not even close. But it's pretty good. It does bring all this extra bubbles out though. Yeah, see, this is what I needed. The bubble killer. All those suds. Okay. Now let's dry this off. Of course, we've got to use the Diva. The rinseless Diva. The dry off is immaculate. feels a little decontaminated. Or it feels a little contaminated, I would say. Yeah, the wettings wipes off pretty easily. Not bad. Smells good. Yeah, see, the suds are still stuck in there. There we go. Excellent. Alright, try Black Diamond by Luminous. Max 6 months durability. English. Freshly washed vehicle. Check. Spray it onto vehicle, whole vehicle including paint with gloss. Polish with a microfiber. Do not use on hot surface, do not let dry before polishing. Does it spray it on to whole vehicle including paintwork, glass and alloys, and polish with a microfiber cloth? Let's give it a shot, shall we? What towels do we like? Maybe a little Pluffle? Pluffle, courtesy of the rag company. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. How do you want to put it on the glass? You can feel it's grabby. Definitely coating. Let's just put it on the glass too. Polish in. Let's buff off. Nice clean dry side. Oh yeah, smooth. Smells good. Smells like some sort of like men's shampoo or something. Very slick. Has a kind of a solvent smell. Today we are going to try Black Diamond. Okay, 6 months durability. You see that smearing there? Pretty stout. Pop it off. Yeah, supposed to clean it up. Very smooth. That's excellent. That's a pleasant smell. Not very strong. Not a high solvent smell or anything. Okay, so my final thoughts on these products here. First, McKee's 37, the F914 foaming rinseless wash. How did this perform as a pre-wash? Well, it was pretty runny, which I was expecting. I actually used 2 ounces for the 32 ounce ratio, and then I actually added more, and I went through a couple of spray heads and tried them all out. I didn't really see much difference in actual foam like a Loki. Loki's kind of more of like a drier suds. Pretty foamy, not bad. I got a little bit of overspray with the X-Foamer. I'm going to do a little bit more testing on this. I do want to try it as an interior cleaner. I do want to try it as a waterless wash. But overall, pretty decent. Not fully set on calling it one of my top 10 or even my top 5 for sure. But next we got Armor Detail Supply's Hero Rinseless Wash. A nice pink color. Had a smell of that's definitely strawberry lemonade. And just to go back on this one, this is a orange crush. Orange crush for sure. Pretty subtle. Wasn't very strong of a smell when I put the pre-wash. If you want to compare it to Loki, the cucumber melon's a lot stronger. This one also, I used it as a standard 256:1 dilution. I did not try it as a clay lubricant yet, and I also did not try it as a waterless wash. I should try it as a waterless wash probably early on this spring, maybe even later, maybe a little earlier than that. This one performed very well, nice, slick, and smooth. Paired very well with the Armor Detail Supply Villain Sponge. This combination, I don't know if it was the F914, if it was the Hero, but it was incredibly slick. It didn't really dampen the suds very well, which I'm kind of used to using when I have a foaming rinseless. I like to have a rinseless that comes in and kind of kills all the suds, and I ended up having issues, if you notice in the video, other than the dampened microfiber towel. That really helped wipe it away. Overall, pleasant scent, not very strong as well. Sponge, I like the firmness. I like that it wring out very well, and it dried very well actually too. So excellent sponge. Definitely will be getting a bunch of those. And my final thoughts on the Black Diamond by Luminous, a South Korean brand. This is a hydrophobic nano polish and hydrophobic spray sealant. The nano polish part, it was slightly grabby, kind of like putting down a graphene wax or a graphene sealant, but it cleaned up. It wiped off pretty easily, as you see in the video. There really wasn't that much wiped away. I obviously didn't let it sit very long. I kind of just sprayed and let it sit for about 10 seconds. And polished it into the paint, and then I buffed it off. The instructions are basically the same. The slickness test, it wasn't too slick. I did a slight hydrophobics test, which I should add in here. I don't like to waste water, so I tend to just use a spray, spritz of distilled water, and the beading is really good. It's very hard for me to do testing on beading tightness unless you have actual technology for that stuff, and I don't have that stuff. So overall, Black Diamond, pretty good. I think I need to try it a little bit more. A little goes a long way. I did like 2 sprays, and I basically did a third of the car. So keep that in mind, and definitely want to check out a couple more products from Luminous. A little sneak peek here. I got a couple more things from Luminous here. I got their glass wash, leather armor, Luminous Aqua. What do we got here? We got Blaze. A couple. Oh, of course we got the mint shampoo. So stick around. If you were going to compare the slickness from Diamond to something like ceramic, or something like, what is it? What's also really, really slick? This is just crazy, crazy slick right here. What else? What else is just insane? I have to look here, but this one's a baby. My gosh, this is good stuff. Whew, goodness, it doesn't leave a very long lasting protection, but man, it is slick. Well, thanks again for tuning in, and hope to see you on the next one.